Hello and welcome back to another episode of Vintage Glamour. I'm your host, Key Michelle, and welcome back to the show. So what's going on, everyone? I'm very happy to be back here with you all for another episode, and I also hope that everyone has been having a great day thus far. On today's episode, this is going to be an announcement episode. I have a few announcements that I really want to share with you all, especially since October is right around the corner, which is crazy to me. I'm sure I say that in every episode. The year has definitely been flying by. It has definitely been flying by, but I want to make sure that I get these announcements to you all before October is here. So without further ado, the first announcement is, if you are looking to become a guest on Vintage Glamour, the time is now. I recently wrote an article about who I am looking for in terms of guests for the show, and I am actually going to list off the people that I am truly looking for and that would be really perfect for the show. Because I'm sure that many of you all that are listening right now are probably thinking to yourselves, is there a place for me on Vintage Glamour? Is it possible for me to become a guest? And I'm sure that after I finish listing off who I'm looking for, you will realize that there is actually, in fact, a place for you. So let's dive in. Number 1. Resale fashion entrepreneur. So you are a vintage store owner, you are a reseller, you are a community organizer, a consultant, a coach, or any other professional in the field. So you're coming on the show to share your extensive expertise, you're coming on the show to share your story, your journey, and you're coming on the show to share value, to provide value to this audience. So when you come on the show to share your story, your expertise, or any type of knowledge that you have, it isn't for any type of self-glory, right? It's all about the people, so I really want you all to come on the show and think about, all right, how is my story or my journey going to inspire or empower the people? It's always about the people. So that's number 1. Number 2, fashion entrepreneur. So similar to number 1, you're coming on the show to share your story, to share your journey, to share your expertise. You're coming on the show to empower. You're coming on the show to inspire, to provide knowledge, to provide insight. And once again, it's for the people. It's for the people. So that is number 2. Number 3, thrift bloggers, fashion bloggers, stylists, or influencers. So once again, you're coming on the show to share your story and to share your experience as a thrift blogger or a fashion blogger, to share your experience as a stylist, to share your experience as an influencer. And you're also sharing how to become one for people who are interested. You're really sharing your story, sharing your journey, and once again, you're providing value to the audience. So that is number 3. Number 4, fashion testimonials. So how your style has transformed from shopping secondhand, from thrifting, from diving into the resale fashion industry, right? You can be someone that, was shopping fast fashion a lot, and maybe you are now thrifting a lot more. How has that transformed your style? Maybe you were someone that wasn't really into fashion at a point, but now you're really into fashion and you're really into thrifting. Share that. Maybe you're someone that used to follow the crowd. You followed all the trends. You followed what everybody else was wearing. Share that. Fashion testimonials are truly powerful. They really are. So that is number 4. Co-host for the day. So you're someone that wants to co-host with me. You want to discuss important topics pertaining to resale fashion or personal growth, industry topics, real talk, or hot topics. You're someone that really wants to come on the show and discuss something with me. Now, don't be shy, you all. I love to talk. And I love to have a nice conversation. So if you're interested, and you most importantly are interested in getting out of your comfort zone, I definitely recommend that you email me and we'll make it happen. So that is number 5. Number 6, authors and gurus. So, you are focusing on or writing about lifestyle and personal growth topics, fashion and resale fashion. So this is something that actually came to me because someone reached out to me that wrote a book about secondhand. And so I said, oh, wow, I never even thought about interviewing authors. So I said, all right, I definitely have to put that on the list. So if you're someone that is an author out there, or you're a guru, you are a guru in the resale fashion industry, definitely reach out. Or you're a guru, in the personal growth industry or in the lifestyle industry, definitely reach out. And remember, once again, it's about the people. It's about the people. It's about the people. So that's number 6. Number 7, personal growth and lifestyle entrepreneurs. So, as I always say to you all, I truly do believe that personal growth and lifestyle content and fashion go hand in hand. So, if you're an entrepreneur in this field, you're someone that has a lot of knowledge and expertise in that industry. You're someone that knows how to provide value that will really, empower the community and really make this community want to learn more about themselves, want to love themselves more, and want to embrace themselves more, right? And to give you all some examples of past personal growth topics that I personally have discussed, one of the episode topics was elevation requires separation, the power of goal setting, the story of the tortoise and the hare, which actually was a really, really popular episode. The story of the tortoise and the hare, and to essentially trust the timing of your life. A lot of people really enjoy that episode. It was an IG live. If you didn't catch it, you can go to the Key to Fashion Instagram page and check out the IGTV section to check it out. A lot of people really enjoyed that episode. They really did. And it really made me realize, no, we have to continue with the personal growth topic. We have to talk about that type of stuff. And it also allows me to dive into, my psychology major a bit. I study psychology in undergrad, and, I really just truly do believe that, personal growth is what we all came on this earth to achieve, you all. We all came on this earth to strive to become better. And, when we grow as people, it really makes us truly do feel alive. You feel a lot better about yourself. Wow, I grew a lot, this month, or I grew a lot, from 2020 to 2021. Wow, look at how, better I'm becoming in this area, or look at how, I'm growing as a human being. It just really makes you feel a lot better about yourself, you all. It really does. So, if you're an entrepreneur, if you have, extensive expertise in the field, please reach out. Please reach out. I would love for you to reach out. So that is number 7. Number 8, interested in discussing real talk and hot topics. So these are things we all want to talk about, but some of us may be too shy to discuss. So what's an example? So perhaps dating, and maybe dating as an entrepreneur, things that we all want to talk about, but you may be too shy to talk about. Definitely if you, really want to talk about some real talk topics, or even if you have real talk, real talk and hot topics that you want me to talk about, email me. Email me them and I'll talk about them. I will talk about them, you all. So I think this will definitely be one of the categories that a lot of people will really enjoy. So that is all for now. I'm sure that I will be listing out more. And so here are the next steps that you need to take in order to become a guest on the show. So I listed out who I'm looking for. So these are the next steps. Number 1, contact Key to Fashion either via email or the contact page on the website. No IG DMs. So no IG DMs because I am not the best at getting back to people with the IG DMs. I know it's not a valid excuse, and I also know I have to become better at it, but I am just not great at it right now, and I just want to be very transparent about that. The best way to get in contact with me is via email, because I check my email about 1,000 times a day, via email or via the contact page on the Key to Fashion website. I also check that all the time, right? So that's the best way to get in contact with me. Number 2, when you contact, please state these three important pieces of information. So number one, who you are. Number two, a description of what you do. And number three, why you want to become a guest and what value do you strive to provide to the audience. So once again, remember, it's about the people, you all. So, I really have to emphasize on that because I really want people that want to become guests on the show to walk with that intention, to realize it is about the people. You're coming on the platform for the people. It's about the people. Even when I'm coming on this show, it's about the people. It's about the people. I had like one episode that I said, let me reintroduce myself to the audience. But I won't be, doing that all the time. I think, over time, you all are going to get to know who I am just by me doing the show, right? But it's about the people here. It's about the community. It's about the people, all right? So, once your request is received, so once I received it and I evaluated it and I look at it and I, realize, all right, you'll be a great prospect for the show, this is what will happen next. You will receive an email where I will list off several dates, that you all will, want to select. You all will be the ones selecting the dates that will be perfect for the show because I don't know your schedule, right? So I will select off free dates that I have, send it to you all, and you all will choose what date will work best. And then after confirming, I will send you all a list of questions that I will be asking you all. So I'm not going to go in order, but this is just a way for you all to understand, all right, okay, I see what Key is going to be asking me. So you're not essentially blindsided here. So you're not like, okay, she asked me a question and I didn't even know she was going to ask me this. Now, I want to also state that I may ask you some things that I'm not going to list on that question because it's going to be a conversation, right? So I'm not going to be going off in order and being, okay, question number 3, question number 4. That's boring, right? So I'm only sending you the list of questions so you're not blindsided here. So you're not like, okay, Key asked me something and I didn't even know she was going to ask me this, right? But I also want to emphasize that I may ask you things. I will 99% sure ask you something that isn't listed there because it's going to be a conversation. But, I'm also really intuitive to energy and just really intuitive to vibes. So I'm not going to ask you something that's going to make you feel really uncomfortable. I'm not going to ask you something that's going to make you feel like, girl, why you all in my personal business and you over here asking me about things that you probably know I don't want to talk about. I'm really in tune, all right? I'm really in tune. So I'm not going to ask you something that you're going to really be like, what? Key, you over here asking me about my ex on the show? What? Nah, I ain't going to do that. So I'm going to ask you something that you're really going to be more than comfortable to talk about. So, that's it, you all. That's really how to become a guest on Vintage Glamour. And also for now, we're going to be doing this via the IG lives. I'm going to find a way to also put it on podcast streams. And I'm going to put the IG lives on the YouTube channel, which y'all already know what I'm going to say. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Subscribe to that YouTube channel. You already know. So I'm going to put it on the YouTube channel. But for now, we're going to do IG Lives because your girl is still trying to figure out how to even interview people via the podcast streams. And also, I really want to do Vintage Glamour via video anyways. As many of you all already know, my Instagram wasn't even working for months. So that is why I had to segue to doing the podcast streams, right? So now that my Instagram app is working, I'm like, all right, let's get back to those IG Lives. I think it's really important to put a face to the brand. Although, I know a voice is powerful, I think it's really important to also put the face to the brand. And I know video is just a powerful form of content. Video is taken over. Video is everywhere. So, got to get back on video. So, if you don't have an Instagram, we can make something happen. I'm sure we can do Zoom, or you probably will be the catalyst to really push me even more to figure out how to interview people via the podcast streams because I'm really, really still trying to figure it out. But I know I will. So that is it, you all. How to become a guest on Vintage Glamour. And like I said, I'm sure that someone that is listening today It's like, all right, I feel like there's a place for me here. So definitely contact me and we will make something happen. So that is the first announcement. The second announcement is if you want to guest write for the Key to Fashion website, I am still looking for guest writers, and I am giving guest writers 2 weeks to write their articles. So once you reach out to me and you say, you know what, Key, I'm interested to become a guest writer, and you let me know what you want to write about, I am giving you 2 weeks to write that article. 2 weeks. And it is a hard deadline. Now, if something happens in your life, if you are just unable to do it, if you're stressed, if you're depressed about something going on, because, we are in a crazy time right now, I'm understanding, all right? So when I say it's a hard deadline, I don't want you to think, man, if I contact Key and I tell Key I need more time, she's going to get upset. No, I'm not. I'm actually really not. I'm actually very understanding, and we'll make something work, right? I'll give you more time. Come on. But I have to give out a hard deadline because when I wasn't giving out a hard deadline before, people weren't doing the articles in time, and also some people just didn't do them at all, right? And so kind of like in school, when you are given a hard deadline for something, you are more prone to make it happen, right? So I got to give a hard deadline now, and I got to provide structure, right? So if you're someone that's interested in writing about style confidence, style tips, thrift tips, industry facts, your own story or journey, personal growth topics as well, and you can even go on the website to see past articles to get a feel of what you want to talk about, and what you want to write about. That would be definitely something I recommend you do after this episode. And your article will be shared on the Key to Fashion website. Your article will be shared on the Instagram platform. Your article will also be shared on Pinterest. And Pinterest is really powerful, you all, because if your article goes viral, your article goes viral. And this is just a powerful way for not only for you to share your own expertise, not only for you to share your own knowledge and provide value, and perhaps for you to get out of your comfort zone if this is an area you might be like, can I really do this? But this is a powerful way for you to also build your own personal brand. Now, we all know personal branding is like, it's taken over in these 2021 streets, right? So if you're someone that really has been thinking about, all right, how can I build my personal brand? This is really a powerful way for you to do that. So if you're interested, once again, email me, or you can contact me via the Key to Fashion website. Once again, no DMs. Just because I am not good at contacting people back right now. I really am not, and I just want to be really transparent about that. And I'm sure some of you all that are listening are probably nodding your head like, yeah, y'all, she's not. Because I know, like, some of you all like, man, like, I contacted her, and, like, she will contact me 2 or 3 days later. Even with friends, you all, I'm just not good at it, Even with text messages, I'm not good. So, hey, it's better for me to be transparent about it, right, than to lie. So I just want to let you all know that. So that is the second announcement. The third announcement is I am looking for the fashion icons of the month. So this is something that I rolled out earlier in the year, but I wasn't consistent with the promotion. Right? So I don't blame anyone for being like, okay, like I heard about this, but I forgot about it. I wasn't consistent with promoting it because there were so many other things that I was striving to promote, right? So I essentially definitely put this on the back burner. But I am looking for the fashion icon of the month for the month of October, baby. I really am looking for the fashion icon of the month. And this is something that I will be building on moving forward. I really, really want to build on this. And I also want to build on the Key to Fashion hashtag. So if you have some really stylish looks, thrifted looks, vintage looks, please, hashtag Key to Fashion underneath your looks, you all. Hashtag Key to Fashion underneath your looks. So you're probably wondering, well, okay, you're looking for the fashion icon of the month, Key, but how do I become the fashion icon of the month. So you will email me 3 fashion photos to showcase your personal style. So I strongly recommend that these are, resale fashion styles, So, this is a resale fashion brand. So I definitely strongly recommend that you send me, looks, thrifted looks, vintage looks, servant looks. You know what I mean? I strongly recommend that they are resale fashion looks, all right? And you will also, in this email, so you're going to be emailing me, or you can once again send this via the contact page on the Key to Fashion website. Within that email, you're also going to send a brief description of who you are, what you do, and how you best describe your personal style. I love that one, by the way. I love when people describe their personal style. I just love that. And number 3, what is one thing that you love about Key to Fashion? So you're going to be listed there's a section on the Key to Fashion website for fashion icons. And right now it's been blank, but it ain't going to be blank no more. So you're going to be listed on that section. So when people come to the site and they look at that section, they're going to see the past, the present, and the future fashion icons. And you're also going to be listed on the Key to Fashion website. I already said that. On the Key to Fashion Instagram page, on the Pinterest page, and on the Instagram story. All right? So you're going to be promoted. So if you feel like, all right, am I just sending this and, no. You're going to be promoted heavily, actually. So if you feel like, you know what, I am the fashion icon of the month of October, and you want to be the first fashion icon, I definitely recommend that you reach out to me after this episode. And you all, I believe that's it. I believe that's all the announcements that I have. I'm going to be annoying once again and let you all know. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Subscribe to the Key to Fashion YouTube channel, you all. I have been posting videos on that platform, and I am striving to grow that platform. I really am. So subscribe to the Key to Fashion YouTube channel, and shout out to the people that have subscribed thus far. I have hidden the subscriber count for now because I want to showcase it when I make my goal. So when you go, you probably won't see the subscriber count, but eventually I will show the subscriber count. So thank you to everyone that hasn't been subscribing thus far. Please watch the videos. Please share the videos. But I really appreciate it. I really appreciate the support. I really do. But yeah, that's all the announcements that I have. I'm really excited for October. It's going to be 1 year since I've been doing Vintage Glamour, you all. So I'm really excited about this, and I really just want to say thank you to all of you all that tunes in to the show, all of you all that watched the IG Lives when I was first doing the IG Lives, everybody that transitioned, to watching the show on YouTube or transition to listening via the podcast streams. I really appreciate the support. I really do. And I have some big visions for this, you all. Of course, I can't reveal them because I really do believe, like I always said, and I actually talked about this in one of the Vintage Glamour episodes. I think it was The Power of Goal Setting. Move in silence. Listen, move in silence. Move in silence. Move in silence. Move in silence. I even have to tell, some of my friends and people that are close to me, when they tell me things, of course I'm happy for them, but I'll be like, yo, like, wait till it's done and then tell me about it. Because I just feel like when we, open our mouths before, things really come into fruition, we kind of jinx it a little bit, and I'm not saying they will never happen, but I've noticed in my own life, like when I open up my mouth and I say things, it will be delayed, or sometimes they don't really end up happening. I remember when I first launched the Key to Fashion website, I went out saying, oh yeah, I'm going to launch men's clothing in the fall. Mind you, I didn't have any men's clothing on deck. I had probably like one sweater, but I didn't have no men's clothing on deck. And I still haven't launched a men's line yet. I haven't yet. I have not done that yet. Is it in my mind to do that? Of course. Of course. And I also have a lot of male supporters that are kind of on my back about it, which they should be, because they're like, Key, like, we supported you in the beginning when you like were vending and you had some men's gems. Where are the men's gems? And I made that announcement like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be launching a men's line, and I have, and that was in 2019, and we're in 2021, and where's the men's line, you all? You know, so no, I definitely recommend, and I have several other stories of me not moving in silence. You know, so if you want me to make a vintage glamour episode about that, of examples of me not moving in silence and what has happened, let me know and I will do it. And I guarantee after I share some of those stories, you will realize, oh no, oh no. There's power in moving in silence. So with that being said, you all, you know, as always, you all, I truly appreciate you all tuning in to the Vintage Glamour show. I really do, you all. I really do. I am excited to do this. I love doing this. I really do. And I'm so grateful that you all love the show. I really am. I truly am. So as always, you all, thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Vintage Glamour. And I hope you all have a great one. Bye now.